Friends, come practice self-care with me. Let's journal with Janae. So, it is Friday, September 12th, 2025. Today's journal entry is about finding inspiration and did not answer the first question. I don't know why I had a hard time answering it because well, anyway, let me read the question. So the question is, when was the time I felt inspired? I've obviously felt inspired a lot through my life. Regularly, I've encountered people who have overcome so many challenges. But I don't know why I had a hard time answering this either with one example or multiple. So I left it blank, but the good news is that I can always come back to it because, there's not one way to practice this self-care journey. So let's jump into the second question. What inspires me? So kindness, the underdog, courage, hearing stories of people overcoming adversity. I think it changes day to day depending on what it is, but I'm a big fan of when I hear that somebody was going through something or they struggled and they were able to work through it. Those are the things that inspire me. Okay, and last question is, who inspires me? So I wrote, many people have inspired me through the years. My mom was the first person to, and then I wrote a sentence here as to why she was, but I figured I would tell you the story rather than just reading you the sentence. So my mom grew up with a lot of challenges. My grandfather was an alcoholic. My grandmother worked in a factory, and on Friday nights, my mom would go with her two brothers to drop them off at the boys' club, and my mom felt like, this isn't fair. Why do the boys get to go somewhere and I don't? So, long story short, she went to the mayor of the town to find out what she needed to do to start a girls' club, and they gave her all of these unattainable, what I think is unattainable goals for a teenager to reach, like X amount of registered voter signatures and fundraising goals and all this kind of stuff. Well, anyway, because my mom lived in the projects, she went around in her little community and got lots of signatures, reached the goals, raised the money all at 16 years old, and was the founder of the Girls Club of New Jersey. So I've been around those types of inspirational stories my whole life, and I think that's what continues to inspire me. So mom is a badass, and I absolutely love it. So that's my journal entry for today. Would love to hear what inspires you and what keeps you going. See you later.